Afternoon. How are you? Are you all alright? Good, good. Now then, I'm here to make my holder for my stick pins that I made yesterday. I've glued them all together now. So there's that one. I'm not going to get them all out. I'll get them all out at the end. So pretty, all glued together and ready to go and what have you. So I need to make a holder for them now. So I thought I would make an easel card to put them in. So haven't made many of these. I have done them before, so I did have to cut my papers and get myself ready first so that I didn't tell you wrong. So what you need to do is you want some 12 by 12 cardstock in whatever colour you want your base card in. I've used a brownie colour. And you want to cut that down to 12 by 6. Okay, not sure if you can see them because they're written in pencil. So you want to cut that down to 12 by 6. Okay, and then you want to score that piece at 6. Let's go this way. Right, straight down the middle at 6. And then at 6 3/4, because my stick pins are quite wide. So that is to make sure that I've got a big enough gap. You can do it smaller, whatever size your stick pins are. You can measure that to fit your stick pins. Okay, so 6 3/4, and then at, what is that? Let's have a look. 6 3/4 and 9 1 2 3/8. 9 3/8. Okay. Don't know why it's 3/8, but hey ho. So that's that. And then when you fold it all up, that will give you your card base. Now it is a bit short, but don't worry about that because we will sort that out. This bottom bit here that you've scored at 9 3/8. This is your easel piece that will sit up like that. Okay, so that's that. That's your base. Now for the top of the card, with the rest, you had a 12 by 12 sheet of this, so you've cut this down to 6 by 12. With the other bit, you want to cut a 6 by 6 piece. Okay, and that is what will sit on there to make your card the right length. Okay, so that 6 by 6. Okay, and then you want, now I've done a couple of different colours and a designer paper, so you can either do 1 or 2, whatever you want to do. So this one, I've already put my score tape in to save some time. You want to cut your creamy colour or your light colour at 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. Okay, and that's what will sit on that piece, on the 6 by 6 piece. Okay, and then I've got another lighter colour, or in between the two colours, and this is cut at 5 1/2 by 5 1/2, and that will sit on there like that. Okay, and then I've got my designer paper, and that is cut at 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. So nice and easy, and then that will sit on there. Let's just get it all lined up. Like that. And then that on there like that. So that will be the front of my card. Okay. And then that will go on there. Okay, so then for the inside, you want a creamy colour, or you know, a contrasting colour, cut at 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. Okay, and then you want another piece, whatever colour you choose, at 5 1/2 by 2 3/4. And what that will do is sit down the bottom like that. Okay, so then you want another, you can either use the same designer paper or I just use something with a smaller print on it. And this is cut at 5 1/2 by 2 1/2. Okay, and then that sits on there like that. Okay, so that will be the inside. And then you want your holder piece, which is going to hold the stick pins. Okay, this is cut at 5 inches long by 2 3/4 inches wide. So 5 inches long, 2 3/4 inches wide. Okay, and then you're going to score this, put it in your scoreboard or whatever you're using to score long ways, and you want to score at 1 inch. Okay, and then flip it around and score the other side at 1 inch. Okay, and then you'll see in the middle, next to the 1 inch, a score at 1 1/4 and then 1 1/2, and that will give you 4 score lines, and you'll have those 3 centerpieces will be 1/4 inch each. All right, so I'll just go over that again. So this is 5 inches long by 2 3/4 inches wide. You're going to put it in your scoreboard or score pal, whatever you're using. You're going to score at 1 inch, and then you're going to flip it around and score at 1 inch again, and then you're going to score at 1 1/4 inches, 1 1/2 inches. All right. So what we do, then you'll have 3 sections that are 1/4 inch. I hope you can see that all right in this light. Can you see? So 3 sections at 1/4 inch. That centre section needs to be up, and then these 2 side ones go down. So let me just show you that. So you're going to score the centre one first, not score it, but fold it. Okay. I've done that wrong. There's me telling you, and I've done it wrong myself. Okay, so it'll look like that. Okay, and then the 2 end ones you're going to score up. So like that. And like that. Is that right? No, wrong way. So you can pull them together and you will get that. And then we can just stick our pins in there like that. Alright, so I'm just going to put my other bit of score tape on because I didn't do it before because I wanted to show you first the sizes, and I've written them on the back. So you want to put your score tape on the 2 1 inch pieces, avoiding all the score lines. Okay. So when you place it down. This section in the middle doesn't have any score tape on. The two 1-inch end sections do. So it will sit like that and give you somewhere to stick your pins. Okay. So that's that. So put all your score tape on with your base card. So the 6x6 piece is the back, and then you've got your border there, and then you've got this section down here and the bottom section that folds. Okay, that folds up to give you your easel. You only want to put score tape below that last crease, that last score. Okay, so you don't want to put any on there at all, because when you add your front, you're only going to glue this part, the front to this part. Let me just get the front bit like that, so that it still folds. If you glue it to the top, it's not going to fold. All right, so you only need to glue it to the bottom piece. Okay, any questions, give me a shout. Let's just move this out the way, and I'm going to start sticking all my pieces down. Now I'm going to do, I have put score tape on this, but I'm actually going to use some dimensional tape. But first I'm going to put this on. So take your backing off your score tape. Oh, I know what I did want to do. I'm just going to shabby the ends up a bit, the edges rather, not too much. Using my scissors. It's quite thick card, so it doesn't shabby up too well. Okay, and then you're going to centre this piece onto your 6x6 piece as best as you can. Pull up the edges. Learned all this off Emily. So like that, just to give it a bit of dimension. Okay, so that's that. Now I have, as I said, put score tape on this, but I'm going to take the backing off and put some dimensional tape on it, because I want this piece to stand up a bit. See if it works. A bit across the middle, like that. Take your backing tape off. Actually, no, I'm gonna, before I take my backing off, I'm gonna put my designer paper on. So take the backing off your designer paper. Like that. Get it up the right way. And you are just going to centre that on there like that. Okay, and then we're going to add this piece to that, and I forgot to do my edges. I'm going to do them on this one. I mean to tear the paper a bit as well, but never mind. So that is going to go centred on there. So take the backing off your dimensional tape, if you're using dimensional tape, whatever you're using. That's my pokey tool. I need something to lift the tape up with. That one. That one. Like that. And then centre that. Ugh, don't like dimensional. Centre that on your card, like so. Alright. So remember, this is the base of your card. The 6x6 bit is your back piece. Then you've got your fold where you need to leave a gap to whatever dimension your stick pins are. And then you need a little bit to fold, and the bit that's folding is the bit that you want to put your score tape on. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my tape backing off. Now when you put your front piece on, you want to line it up with the top of your card. So bend it back like that, okay, so that your border is down the back. And you want to add some more down. No. So line it up at the top first. I'm going to do it this way so that I can see what I'm doing. Like that. And then just lay that down like that. Alright. So then the card will be the same height. Right? Like that. So it just gives you that little extra bit along the bottom. Okay, so that's that. So it should still bend and hold up like that. Okay, so that's the outside. Now we're going to do the inside. So we're going to put our base piece down first. So take the backing off. Shabby your edges. Keep forgetting. Don't be a dippy dauber like me. Remember what you're doing. And that's that. Like that. Okay. Take the backing off your score tape or your double-sided tape, whatever you're using, or glue it down if you want to use glue. Now this is the easy part. I've got to decorate it yet, and I'm not great with decorating, but I'm going to give it a go. Okay, so again, just go around your edges, bring them up a bit, make them look a bit shabby. Like that. And then I want this piece, which is your 5.5 by 2 3/4, and you're going to line that up down the bottom. Okay, so about like that. Okay, and then the same with your designer paper. You're going to put that on top like that. Now I'm not going to put any dimensional on here because it's going to stick out anyway because of the bit that you're going to add your pins into. I might just put a bit more in the middle because, as I said, the pins are going to go. Alright. I should remember to do this before I take the tape off really, but I never do. We can't all be perfect now, can we? Yeah. So that's going to sit in the centre of that piece down the bottom. Like that. Didn't chubby that up, so just run your nails along it, make it stick up a bit. Alright, so that's the inside and the outside of your card already. But what we need to do first now is stick this bit on. Let me just clean these papers up, make some room. Okay. Right, now this bit is going to sit on there like that. Alright, but what I'm going to do is do the top piece first, stick that down, and then do the bottom piece because otherwise it gets really fiddly. So take your backing tape off, your backing off your tape, I should say. For the top bit. And you want to squeeze this together. Actually, just line that up the top first, as best you can. Alright, so it's on like that. So then when we stick this bottom piece down, you need to push up to make sure that you've got this like that. Okay. So take your backing off. Get that bit off. That's it. Right, be very careful when you're doing this. So you need to push it up. As best you can. Put one side down first. Like that. Alright, and it should look like that. And that's where your stick pins will go through. But actually I meant to leave that until I've decorated the front, but never mind, it's done now. It's done now. Now, if you want to put some more papers up here, just remember you need that centerpiece to crease, because once you get your stick pins in, the heads of your stick pins will hold the card up like that, she says. We'll give it a go. I don't know if I'm going to fit all 6 of them in there. I'm just going to do one. I'll do the centre one. I am going to... Where's my ruler? Where's my ruler? There it is. Oh, I need to take this. Sorry, I'll be back in a second. Hiya, I'm back again. I'm sorry about that. It was an important phone call. I had to take it. Usually I would ignore them, but it was an important one. So sorry about that. Anyway, let's get back to it. I can't remember where I left off, but all I've done, which I forgot to get the camera rolling, is just put a couple of little tears in the papers just to shabby it up a little bit more. And now what I want to do, I've got some of this lovely lace from the Lace Attic, and what I want to do is I'm going to put it across there, but because it's quite light, I think I might colour it, put a bit of gold on it. What do you think? So what I need, and I've also got some of these Trinket Parlour chipboards left over that I want to use. So I thought I would use some of that and colour them as well. What am I looking for? Something to get it out with. If I can remember. On there. One on that one. Where's the other one? There it is. Just wanna get that out. I haven't got my craft knife. Oh no, I broke it. See, that's why I should use your craft knife. But it doesn't matter because I am gonna cut it to pieces anyway. Right. So that's that. Let's just get that bit out in the middle there. Now I've got this shimmer mist that I made myself ages, I mean I'm talking years ago. So I thought I'd use this on the, let's get everything out of the way so I don't make a mess. I thought I would use this on the leaves, on the chipboard rather, sorry. It's just, I don't know what colour it is. It's just something I made up with some, I don't know, some ink and shimmer and water and whatever else I put in it. Can't even remember now. So I'm just going to give this a try and see if it works. I only want it quite light. That's better. Now it's spraying properly. Tissue. Wipe that excess up. See, it's a very light green. So excuse the noise. I'm going to put my heat tool on. Oh, take it off the plastic. That might help, mightn't it? See, it's a very light shade of green. It's gone all dark all of a sudden here. It's only 3:30 in the afternoon, but it's gone dark. Okay, so that's them done. What I also want to do, let's just put them over there for a minute, is I've cut a piece of this lovely lacetic lace, and I'm going to put some gold on that. Where's my bit of plastic gone? There it is. Get all that off first because I don't want green on it. So I've got this, I think it's Ducrafts, yeah, Spritz in ink in gold. So I'm going to colour the lace with that, I think. And if I don't like it, I'll just cut another bit. Hey. So here goes. It's going everywhere except for on the lace. So I do both sides. That's quite a nice colour. Looks more yellow than gold, but never mind. That looks good to me. So I'm going to dry that. Clean up the mess. Get rid of that. I need some more tissue. Oh, there's a little bit there, look. Put it all over my hands. So now I'm going to dry that. So it's, again, excuse the noise. Okay. Right, so what I want to do, I don't want to go too mad on the front of the car with the decoration, on the card, sorry, not the car. Sorry, just having a swig of tea. So I want, you know, just a little bit of decoration because I want it to be all about the stick pins so that when you open the card up, you know, the stick pins stick out. Oh, lovely cup of tea. So let's see if this goes, shall we? So that, oh look, it shrunk. It shrunk. Should have cut a bigger bit. Should have known that, shouldn't I? I don't know. What am I like? That's it. I just pulled it out a bit, so that's fine. It's fine. It'll fit. So I just want that to go across there. I want to cut that. Right, let's try and do this without breaking it all. Just want to cut that middle section out. Like that. So, and I've got this lovely, lovely, lovely trim pearl flower from the Trinket Parlour. I think it was in last month's design team package and I've never used it. So I sort of want that in the centre. And with the leaves sort of like that. So it's not too much. What do you think? Now I've got to plug my glue gun in because I forgot. Spare glue. I've got to wait for this to warm up. Under the table. Right, so what do you think? Is it going to need anything else on there? As I said, I don't want it too... I don't want too much decoration on it. Maybe bring that down a little bit. Yeah, I think that'd be alright. That like that. Yeah. So like that really. Wait for my glue gun to heat up. pretty. I'll tell you what else I've got. I've got these lovely Trinket Parlour butterflies as well. I've got some nice cream ones in there. So maybe use one of those as well. Sorry, am I off camera? See, pretty, pretty, pretty. That looks all right. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think. What else have I got? I've got those, but they're not the right colour. Yeah, no, I think that's what I'm going to do. Nice and simple card. Nice and simple, hey ladies? Because you know I can't do cards. So let's move that out of the way. Give this a bit of a stretch. Like that. Now I'm going to put that straight across the middle there. Like that. When my glue decides to warm up. If that's hot enough. Oh, I made a right mess already, look. Told you I'm no good at cards. I just want to clean this off. Try again. Tidy up the ends. That's better. Glue off. How should I turn the light on? I hope you can see all right. So then what I'm going to do is just come straight across the middle. Like that. Make sure it's straight. Like that. See? And then what I want to do is add this flower to the centre. think it's about there. Like that. And then I'm going to put some oh, there goes my glue gun. Gluing myself. And then the same for the bottom. Put that one there like that. Maybe I should have put a little dab on there. So there, and then I'm going to put my butterfly on. You can go up there like that. So there's a card. And now I need to put my pins in. Let's just move that glue out of the way. Now what I want to do is try and get them as central as I can. So I know that's 5 inches. And what I might do is put 4 at the top and 2 at the bottom. So I need 1 there. 1 there. 1 there. And 1 there. So I'm going to grab my pins. Now the 2 without dangles, I'm going to leave them to one side. So I've just marked an inch. Oh. So now I've got to try and get the pins in. Where's my glasses? Put my spectacles on so I can see, eh? Do you know what? I might even put the light on as well. That's better, I can see now. Right, which one was I playing with? I'm going to put that there. That's a short one. That's that one. Yeah. So that one's going to go in there. Just turn it so that that hangs on there. And then I want I think this one on the other end. There. And get it a bit straighter, that's it. So that one can come down like that. And again, I'm going to twist that so that the dangle's in the right place. Have the dangly bits in the right place. That looks a bit wonky, that one. I need to put that like that, that like that. And then the shoe can go next. I might have it that way. Let's find my mark. There it is. Like that. It's a bit taller than the rest. And then this one I'm going to have that way. Like so. Okay. And then these I'm going to put in the centre. Oh. Muck that up a bit. Yeah, that one there. That one there. Again, I'll leave that to bending that side. I don't want it to bend. Show what? I might just leave it with a 4 in. I think. I'll put them at the ends. Yeah, I might do that. There. That one right there. Trying to get them in without bending the cardboard. The card, sorry. Oh. Oh, now I've broke the pin. I'll have to glue the pin again. Ouch! Oh, stuck that right through my finger. So that's that. Let's get my dangly bits in the right places. I think the top needs something. Pretty! So let's just have a look. Oh, look at that. So there you have. I just need to glue that one because I've just pulled it apart. That little dangly one there. Make sure that's showing. I'll make that a bit longer. That side. Ouch. There you are, ladies. I'm quite pleased with that, actually. As I said, I'm not a great card maker, so... So there you are. Stick pin and card holder. Trinket parlour and lace-attic style. So I hope you like it. You can get all your bits and pieces over at the Trinket Parlour and the Lace-Attic. Oh, I know what I was going to do. Hang on. Where's that gone? Oh, here it is. I was going to put some of this on the top there. Ouch. Should have done that before I put my pins in. No, I'm going to leave it there, ladies. So there you are, a nice set of six pins. Set of 6 stick pins. They are. Got it out. So I hope you like it. Give it a try. All your bits and pieces, your lace and your butterflies and bits and pieces and chipboard, everything available from the Lace-Attic and the Trinket Parlour over on Facebook, and I'll leave the link below to each group. So thanks for joining me. I'll see you very soon with my next project. Take care. Bye bye.